She stated, "My social media is my personal brand. You can't control it." After posting thirst traps, I said, "Understood." So I treated her like a brand I no longer wished to be associated with. Her brand took a hit when I tagged her in my moving out post. I, 28 male, need to get this off my chest while everything's still fresh. My now ex-girlfriend Valentina, 26, just learned that treating your relationship like a business transaction works both ways. We'd been together for 3 years, living together for the last 18 months in my apartment. Val worked as a lifestyle influencer, started small but grew to about 89K followers on Instagram. She made decent money from sponsorships, maybe $3 to $4 a month on average. Not quit your day job money, but respectable side income. The problem started about 6 months ago. Her content shifted from travel pics, food reviews, and workout routines to increasingly revealing photos. Look, I'm not some controlling prude, but when your girlfriend starts posting bikini shots in poses that belong on OnlyFans with captions like, "Your view could never," while you're literally sitting next to her, it hits different. Casually at first, "Hey babe, noticed your content's changing up lately." Her response? "It's called growth, Damien. My engagement is up 40%. Cool." Noted. The breaking point came 3 weeks ago. She posted this elaborate photo shoot, professional photographer, rented beach house, the works. Must have cost her $2,000 easy. The photos? Let's just say they were one wardrobe malfunction away from requiring an age verification. The comment section was exactly what you'd expect. Dudes shooting their shot, fire emojis, the usual thirsty parade. But here's the kicker. She was responding to them. Flirty replies, heart emojis, DM me, energy. When some fitness model with 2M followers commented goddess energy, she replied with, "Coming from you, that means everything. We should collab." I sat her down that evening. Tried to have an adult conversation. Me, Val, I'm uncomfortable with the direction your content is taking. It feels disrespectful to our relationship. Rolling her eyes. Here we go. Another insecure boyfriend threatened by my success. It's not about success, it's about boundaries. You're literally flirting with other men publicly. It's called engagement, Damien. This is my job. My social media is my personal brand. You can't control it. I'm not trying to control anything. I'm expressing how I feel as your partner. Well, maybe you need to evolve. This is 2024. Women can monetize their beauty without asking permission. If you can't handle me at my most empowered, you don't deserve me at all. I sat there for a solid minute, just processing. She actually said that unironically. Me, you're right. Your social media is your personal brand. I understand now. She looked surprised but pleased. Finally, see, was that so hard? That night, I started treating our relationship exactly like she'd framed it. A brand association. First thing I did, started documenting everything. Screenshots of her posts, the comments, her replies. Built myself a nice little folder, not for any nefarious purpose, just wanted receipts for when this inevitably blew up. Second, I stopped appearing in any of her content. She'd try to get couple selfies, I'd politely decline. Don't want to dilute your brand, I'd say. She thought I was being passive-aggressive at first, then seemed pleased I was respecting her vision. Third, I stopped engaging with her posts entirely. No likes, no comments, nothing. When her influencer friends came over for their fake candid photo shoots in my apartment, I'd just go to my room. Don't want to interfere with the content creation, became my standard line. She started getting irritated after a week. You're being weird, Damien. Just respecting your brand autonomy, babe. Like you asked. 2 weeks in, she posted this elaborate lingerie haul try-on. I'm talking sheer everything, strategic hand placement being the only thing keeping it Instagram legal. Caption. Confidence is the best outfit. What's your favorite? That's when I made my move, I commented. First time in 2 weeks, but not what she expected. As a consumer, I've decided to discontinue my subscription to this brand. The product has deviated too far from what was originally advertised. Moving out this weekend, apartment's yours till the lease ends next month. Then I tagged her. The comment blew up instantly. Her followers were confused, asking for context. Some of her thirsty fanboys were celebrating. Her influencer friends were DMing her frantically. Within an hour, she was home. Full panic mode. Val, what the hell, Damien? Delete that comment now. Me, why? It's just engagement. Isn't that what you wanted? You're sabotaging my career. This is psychotic. I'm simply discontinuing our brand partnership. You said it yourself. This is business, right? We're in a relationship. Me? Were. Past tense. And according to you, it was also a brand association. I'm no longer interested in being associated with this type of brand. She went nuclear, screaming about how I was destroying everything she'd built, how her sponsors would see this, how I was being abusive by weaponizing her audience against her. Me? I haven't weaponized anything. I made a factual statement about ending our relationship on a public platform where you conduct your business. If that damages your brand, maybe you should reconsider what your brand represents. She tried everything. Tears, threats, even attempted seduction. Really showed her hand there. Nothing worked. I'd already arranged to stay with my buddy James and had movers scheduled for Saturday. The comments stayed up. Last I checked, it had 8.7K likes and 2.3K replies. Her follower count dropped by about 3K in 48 hours. Moved out yesterday. Clean break. She kept texting, oscillating between rage and desperation. Blocked her on everything except email. Need that for any apartment-related issues. The pettiest part? I posted my own Instagram story from James' place. Just a simple photo of my gaming setup in the new room with the caption, "Upgraded to a drama-free environment." Feeling good about this rebrand. And yes, I tagged her location at the apartment. Her influencer friends are calling me toxic. My friends are calling me a legend. I'm just calling myself single. Update 1. Yo, wasn't expecting this much attention. Thanks for the support and the reality checks from those who think I went too far. Fair enough, but wait till you hear what's happened since. So Val's been in full damage control mode. She posted this long Instagram story about toxic masculinity and how her ex, me, couldn't handle a successful woman. Painted herself as a victim of emotional manipulation. The works. Plot twist though. I kept those screenshots, remember? Her narrative started falling apart when some of her own followers began asking questions. See, Val forgot that the internet has receipts too. People started pulling up her old posts from just months ago. Couple photos, anniversary celebrations, me appearing in her vlogs. The contrast with her recent content was stark. Then someone found my comment, still up BTW, and connected the dots. A few brave souls started commenting things like, "So you went from posting couple goals to thirst traps and he's the toxic one." Val tried to delete these comments, but they kept coming. The dam was breaking. Yesterday, she made her biggest mistake yet. She went nuclear and posted a full My Truth video. 43 minutes of her crying, claiming I was controlling, jealous, that I tried to dim her light. She even said I was financially manipulating her by moving out suddenly. That last bit made me laugh. Financially manipulating? I paid 70% of the rent because I made more. Never asked for a penny back. The apartment was in my name, and I gave her a full month to figure things out. But here's where it gets juicy. Her brand manager, yes, she has one now, some dude named Philippe, reached out to me through LinkedIn. LinkedIn, y'all. Philippe. Damien, I represent Valentina's business interests. Your recent actions have caused significant damage to her brand partnerships. 2 sponsors have already pulled out. I strongly suggest we find a mutually beneficial resolution. No, you could be held liable for intentional interference with business relations. Cool. Have your lawyer call my lawyer. I don't have a lawyer, but homie didn't need to know that. Then came the text from Val's bestie, Natasha. Natasha, actually disgusting. Val is crying every day. She lost the Fashion Nova deal because of her stunt. That's 10K she needed for rent. Hope her happy destroying a woman's career because our ego couldn't handle her glow up. She destroyed her own career by turning our relationship into content. I just provided an honest review of the product. She's gonna be homeless, Damien. Doesn't that mean anything to you? She has 89K followers and made 4K a month. She'll figure it out. That's what empowered boss babes do, right? A piece of shit. But wait, there's more. This morning I woke up to 73 missed calls. Not from Val, still blocked, but from random numbers. Turns out she posted my phone number in a close friend story, claiming I was threatening to release intimate content if she didn't pay me. Complete fabrication. We never even made that kind of content. and I would never do something like that, even if we had. I screenshotted everything, went straight to the police station, and filed a harassment report. They took it seriously, especially the false accusations part. Got a case number and everything. Then I did something maybe a bit extra, but I was done. I made my Instagram public and posted a single photo, just a screenshot of the police report number with the caption, "False accusations of revenge porn, doxing, harassment campaigns. Some brands really don't handle negative reviews well. PSA, document everything, folks. You never know when someone's empowerment becomes your legal problem." And yes, I tagged her. Her follower count is now at 81K and dropping. The comment sections on her posts are brutal. Turns out authenticity matters, and her audience doesn't appreciate being lied to. Philippe, the brand manager, sent another message. "This is defamation. Cease immediately." Me. Truth is an absolute defense against defamation claims. Tell Valentina to stop calling me, stop lying about me, and stop harassing me, or the next post includes the screenshots of her actual messages versus what she's claiming publicly. Radio silence since then. James, roommate, thinks I should just let it die now. Maybe he's right, but she turned our relationship into content, so why shouldn't its end be content too? Her latest post? A motivational quote about rising above negativity with comments turned off. Her brand's evolving, alright, just not in the direction she planned. Update 2, final update because I'm ready to close this chapter. So the legal threats kept coming. Philippe apparently wasn't bluffing. I got served with an actual cease and desist letter from some law firm. Scary letterhead, lots of big words, demanding I remove all posts and pay 50K in damages for tortious interference with business relations. Here's the thing about hiring lawyers to send scary letters. It only works if the other person did something actually wrong. I took the letter to an actual lawyer, my cousin's husband, but still. He laughed, like actually laughed, told me to send back a simple response. No wrongdoing committed. Client exercised free speech regarding ended relationship. Please cease harassment, or will countersue for defamation regarding false revenge porn allegations. Cost me $300 for him to write that letter. Best money I ever spent. Meanwhile, Val's empire was crumbling. Lost another 3 sponsors. Her engagement rate tanked because half her comments were calling her out. She tried pivoting to healing journey content, but nobody was buying it. Then, she did something I didn't see coming. She showed up at James' place. Not to reconcile. Oh no. She came with a business proposal. "Val, we could turn this into content, a public reconciliation. The views would be insane. We split everything 50-50. I just stared at her. She was serious. Think about it. Drama sells. We've already got everyone's attention. A few couples therapy videos, some emotional reunions posts, we could make bank. You want to fake getting back together for content? Not fake. We could actually try again, but document it. It's perfect. Redemption arc, love conquering ego, all that. Valentina, you accused me of threatening revenge porn. You posted my phone number to get people to harass me. Content strategy, babe. You get it now, right? Everything's content. Even this conversation could be a podcast episode. That's when it hit me. She wasn't evil. She wasn't even manipulative in the traditional sense. She just completely lost the ability to separate real life from content. Everything was performance to her. Even our relationship had probably been content for longer than I realized. Me, I'm good. Please leave. Val, you're making a mistake. This could launch both our careers. I'm an accountant, Val. I don't need a career in whatever this is. She left, but not before taking a selfie outside James' house. Posted it with, choosing peace over profit. The grand finale came 3 days ago. Val posted a life update YouTube video, 47 minutes of her taking accountability, while somehow still making herself the victim. The production value was insane. Multiple camera angles, B-roll footage, emotional music. She must have spent the last of her savings on it. The video backfired spectacularly. Why? Because someone in the comments linked to a TikTok that Natasha had posted 2 weeks earlier. In it, Natasha was drunk, ranting about how Val had planned the whole breakup for content and was mad it didn't go according to script. Val's own best friend accidentally confirmed that she'd been planning to use our breakup as a rebrand opportunity. She just didn't expect me to beat her to the punch. Last I checked, she's down to 72K followers. Had to move back with her parents. Still posting, but the desperation is obvious. Every post has ads sponsored, even for things that clearly aren't sponsored. Philippe unfollowed her. That made me laugh. As for me, I'm good. Better than good, actually. Started dating this girl from my climbing gym. She has exactly 200 Instagram followers and posts maybe once a month. It's refreshing. Oh, and the best part? Val's mom reached out to apologize for her daughter's behavior. Apparently, Val had told her family I was abusive and controlling, but her mom saw the videos and posts and pieced together the real story. She said, "I'm sorry my daughter turned into someone I don't recognize. You didn't deserve that." Weirdly healing, not gonna lie. So that's it. Val wanted to build her brand on our relationship's grave. Instead, she buried her career in it. I didn't set out to destroy her influence. I just refused to be a supporting character in her performance. To anyone dealing with similar stuff, document everything, know your worth, and remember, when someone tells you they see your relationship as a business transaction, believe them. Then treat it accordingly. Time to log off and live my actual life. Peace out. Final update. Wasn't gonna update again, but something wild happened that deserves to be documented. Remember how I said I was done? Well, the universe had other plans. Last week, I got an email from a production company. They wanted to interview me for a documentary about toxic influencer culture and its impact on relationships. Offered me $5 for a 2-hour interview. The irony wasn't lost on me. After everything, I was being offered money to turn our story into content. I almost deleted it. Then I saw the production company's name and Googled them. Legit, Emmy-winning documentary makers. They'd done exposés on MLMs, dating app algorithms, crypto scams, serious journalism. So I responded. Turns out, our story had become something of a case study in certain corners of the internet. They weren't interested in drama. They wanted to explore how social media monetization destroys authentic relationships. I agreed, but with conditions. No sensationalism. Val's face name gets blurred if they use her content, and I get to review my segments before broadcast. During the interview, they showed me something that floored me. Val's story had been picked up by multiple drama channels. Combined views? Over 10 million. She'd achieved viral fame, just not how she planned. The interviewer asked if I felt responsible for her career imploding. She built her brand on authenticity while living a performance. I just pulled back the curtain. The audience decided what to do with that information. They also interviewed other influencers, relationship experts, and surprisingly, Natasha. She'd agreed to talk after Val apparently screwed her over. Something about Val owing her $3K and refusing to pay because exposure is payment. The documentary airs next month. They titled it Manufactured Love When Relationships Become Content. Val found out about it, started posting about legal action, and telling her side. Nobody cared. She's at 31K followers now, barely pulling 1K likes per post. The comments are mostly bots. She started a podcast called Cancelled But Confident. It has 47 downloads total. I know because she made the mistake of making the stats public. Meanwhile, I'm still with climbing gym girl. Her name's Rebecca. She watched Val's original My Truth video with me last night. Her reaction? Wait, she really thought filming your breakup would save her career? That's genuinely sad. It is sad. Val's still out there, posting into the void, waiting for her comeback moment. Still turning every life event into content. Still unable to distinguish between authentic existence and performance. But here's what I learned. When someone tells you they see everything as content, they're warning you that nothing is real to them. Not your pain, not your joy, not your relationship. You're just material. I don't hate Val. I pity her. She's trapped in a prison of her own making, performing for an audience that's already left the theater. My comment is still up on her lingerie post, by the way. 47K likes now. The replies have become a support group for people who've dated influencers. Funny how that worked out. Anyway, that's really it. Documentary airs next month. Rebecca and I are planning a camping trip that weekend. No phones, no photos, no content. Just actual life. Sometimes the best revenge isn't destruction. It's letting someone face the natural consequences of their choices while you move forward. Val wanted to be a brand. She succeeded. Just became one nobody wants to buy.